This allows the floor to distress naturally.
Distress naturally? I'm distressing naturally right now. Hello, beautifuls. Welcome back to my Chanel and welcome to another episode of Decorating Sense. As we have all voted in the comments of many of the last episodes of these, it should be retitled Decorating Nonsense. Please help me. I'm going insane. Swiftly becoming one of my favourite nostalgia watches and also kind of hate watching because there must have been something in the water in the 90s. Must have been something in the water. Barbiturates and uppers, downers, lefters, righters. Because that is the only explanation for this.
It looks like stained glass.
No, Margaret, hanging plastic jugs in your window is not the same as stained glass. Well, I wonder how much stained glass we'll see today. Make sure you're sitting down comfortably. Grab yourself a beverage. Today it is white energy, a wig for moi. Pop your little hanger right up the nonsense hole and let's watch Decorating Sense.
Absolutely not.
Oh, I'm still not used to my new layout. Hang on. I need to be here. Is it here? It's about here, isn't it? And then it's all here. Magic. The magic of editing. What? Joan Stephan. There she is. Tuck it up behind the curtain. No one will find your drugs. Okay. Pillows. No, not today. We don't want them. A tabletop treasure. It's a chicken. Beep, beep. Every time I hear it, it makes me go, oh, a warm, nostalgic yellow ochre feeling where perhaps one might shop at Woolworths, BHS, C&H Fabrics, you never know.
This is your typical
Hi, Joan.
three-season porch.
Hang on a minute, Joan. Hang on. Need to talk about this outfit. So she is the sheriff in town, but she is wearing no less than 2 denim jackets. 2! Please, help me. Was the 90s a lot colder? Oh, it was, wasn't it? Climate change.
Doesn't change much year after year. You know, all the furniture that's not quite good enough for inside the house gets tossed out here. The outdated pieces, they're all out here on the porch.
Why? Sorry, but who needs? Clearly here, there's a sofa. Here, there's a seat. Here, there's a seat. And there was 3 seats around this circular table. How many people have 9 people in the family?
Clitoris? Labia majora? Damn, girl, how many pussies you got?
That perhaps need space in the orangery. Right, we've got Wiccan paraphernalia in the sunroom.
They're all out here on the porch. Well, that is going to change. It's makeover time.
Gonna change.
Here to perform the magic is Nancy Gold.
Oh, there she is! Oh, goodness me! She still hasn't got a prescription, I see. In her denim onesie, she's ready to commit some sort of hideous creation.
It looks like stained glass.
Well, we are going to take this porch and we are going to get rid of all the rattan out here.
Ooh, all of it?
Not all of it, because I don't have enough money to get rid of all of it. I have $500 to do this room. And the problem I see is that everything is brown.
A little monochromatic.
Very
out here,
monochromatic, and I don't like that anymore.
Okay.
So we are going to keep...
We're going to paint everything Technicolor. Black, yellow, chrome, orange, pink, green. I can sing a rainbow.
Absolutely not.
the dinette set.
Okay, what are we going to do with
Which I
that?
think
I'm sorry, the
works.
what set?
Keep the dinette set.
Okay,
Keep the
what are we gonna
dinette
do with
Which I
that?
think works. I found some wonderful vintage fabrics. These are
Look how plump that cushion is. They just don't make them like they used to.
tablecloths and
Tablecloths?
curtains.
This looks
Tablecloths
like
and curtains.
Isn't that cute?
Yeah.
We're going to recover the seats in this
Okay.
and keep the rest of it because I like it.
That looks great. How
Right.
about this?
That's
I like
not
this.
bonkers.
I like this piece too, but it's really shabby.
Is it?
Yeah.
Could use a little work.
Yeah, it looks like it was the dog sofa.
A twin-size quilt, and we're going to upholster it in it without really upholstering it. We're just
Okay.
going to tuck,
Okay.
nip
like
and
that.
tuck, like
Nice
the
and
doctors. right.
Nice and simple.
Time for a brow lift.
Why are you making it to the pageant?
A sofa lift, some might say.
Nice and
Okay.
simple.
Now I see a big expanse of grayish carpeting here. What do we do
Ish,
about that?
grayish.
Yeah, I guess so.
It's really bad. And what I decided to get rid of it altogether, not to try to make it any better than it is, we're going to take the cedar floor that's underneath here
The
and
cedar
checkerboard in a dark green and natural ever.
Oh, that is a lovely floor. That is a lovely floor. A little bit of staining to make it a little bit darker, perhaps a little bit varnish. Oh, gorgeous! Sorry, what's she going to do? Why did I hear the word green?
And checkerboard in a dark green and natural evergreen color checkerboard floor.
That'll look great.
Big
Sorry, we're gonna checkerboard green the floor. How is this? How are you gonna do this? God, I don't think I'd have the strength to be an evening inside Nancy's brain.
Yeah, great base, and it'll make the room intimate and more cottagey and really be fun.
Intimate and
That's the
cottagey.
plan.
Okay, let the makeover
Green
begin. And remember, we are going to do
checkerboard
this for under $500.
I wish you wouldn't. Right, before... I don't want any spoilers! So as soon as I see something, I'm gonna skip. Right, here we go. Lovely area. This is probably copyright. There's a plant. It's going in the bin.
The first step in our checkerboard.
Hello, who are you?
Vampires with cleavage, naked witches, supernatural sirens.
These poor unpaid interns that Nancy's roped in to paint checkerboards on this wood.
First step in our checkerboard floor design is to mark out a grid on the floor with a
Right.
chalk line.
Oh, it could have
If
been
you've never
so
tackled a
good.
floor project like this, you may want to plot your design and number your squares
may
on
not
graph paper
want to do
before
it
you
at all,
begin.
actually.
That way you can transfer the design to the floor square by square, and you'll be...
Now, this woman, have you ever seen more of a 90s woman? This could have been my mum. My mum had plenty of jeans with that texture and sort of tops with that other texture. It looks like she's wearing a protective garment outfit, but it's actually just a sweater set and a simple rustic double Dutch braid with matching scrunchie.
and you'll be assured of the result. The next step is easy. We used a sponge paintbrush to apply the evergreen paint color. This brush gives us a totally clean edge, and all we had to do
Who
was
has
fill in
the
the squares
time?
with paint.
A gallon?
After the paint dries, you can
Who
give the
has the
floor 2
time?
coats of polyurethane to seal the floor, or
Maybe.
do nothing, as we did. This allows the floor to distress naturally.
Distress naturally? I'm distressing naturally right now. Please help me. I'm going insane. I will say the fact that there's this like delightful upscale music, delightful music as we ruin your house. Quickly, everyone, alert the HOA.
Because we only used one color, we seriously cut our work time in half. This entire floor took us 2 hours to complete.
I don't believe that.
And another plus, this checkerboard design expanded the space in this rather small porch.
Okay.
This
Do you know
looks-
what? This isn't the most egregious thing I've ever seen. I was very uninspired and on board. On board? Disembark? Enter a ferry joke here?
No.
Not on board. That's how you say that, isn't it? Not on board. She's got a degree. I've seen worse. We have yet to be putting plastic in the windows as stained glass.
This looks comfortable, but a little tattered.
This
We got to
is
do something with
pathetic.
this.
It's not tattered. Tattered is nice. It's falling apart. I found a bed skirt, a twin-size bed skirt
Bed
for $3.
skirt
Is he a cross-dresser?
for $3.
Voila.
I'm not going to ask where. That's amazing.
No, I mean, I'm a really good shopper. I like these bargains.
Unbelievable.
And I found a twin
That's not funny, because what if I was gay?
quilt
stole it from
for
Darling's
$15.
$15.
And
that is also amazing.
You
I've gotta
won't believe
follow
it.
you around
No,
when
I
you
know, and we're
shop.
going to tuck this all around the side of it.
No
And-
sewing.
No sewing at all. I don't want to sew.
Not for less than $500, which in today's money
tuck it all the way
is
in, and we're going to turn it into a wonderful,
£27,000.
cozy country chaise.
Okay, let's get going.
Let's
A
do it.
cozy country chaise.
Just
Do
as
they
Nancy
have-
said, it took a lot of tucking,
shades
pulling, and fussing with the quilt to get the exact look we wanted. But when we did, the look was perfect.
It's like Rosemary's Baby.
What have you done to it?
Now, I absolutely love the idea that they've tried to be like, look, reupholster your country chaise. No sewing, no attaching whatsoever, just cleverly tucking. So as soon as you sit on this and become engulfed in a bed skirt, back to square one.
Nancy gathered miscellaneous fabrics,
Miscellaneous.
lace, vintage tablecloths, and curtains, and
Chiffon.
whipped up fabulous pillows to give the love
Definitely
seat an eclectic
miscellaneous.
look. The cost of the fabric was $65.
Jesus.
Nancy loved the worn look of this $50 antique wicker chair. She left it just as she found it at the store.
Rosemary's other baby.
What have you done to its eyes?
How many babies is Rosemary having?
She didn't like the color of the cushion, so she used a
So she
standard
burnt it.
$3 pillowcase
Okay.
and stuffed the cushion into it. Simple and cheap.
Well, reupholstering cushions is things
These
that
are the
people do.
homeowners' rattan dining room chairs, newly reupholstered in vintage tablecloths and curtains.
Da, 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 oh, she's got a stapler.
Stand back, you fool!
We cut up the fabric and simply stapled it on with a staple gun. I'm telling you, the amazing creative end table lady, you have 3 completely.
The amazing creative end table lady. Sounds like something Olympia would introduce a video as. The amazing illustrious end table lady.
3 completely
Ta-da!
different elf tables here,
I
and they're all
know.
so cool.
I know, aren't they great?
That
She
one
also
is so
matches
special.
her
It is
denim
everyone's
jacket.
favorite.
Yep.
It started out as a garden planter. It did not have a top.
Okay.
It's used in gardens to make trellises
top.
with and have the vines and like morning glories grow up over it. And when I saw it, I thought,
Penises.
end table, perfect.
Only
Well,
you would think, end
No,
table.
you'll cut a top
Well,
for it.
an end table has to go at the end of something, no? This isn't an end table. This is an end of life table.
Or you could use glass and then
that's
paint the
true.
glass. That's another alternative.
Paint the
And
glass,
then this
stained
is
glass.
a wonderful, wonderful look and so different.
That is great.
$60.
Really?
Yep, that's it. This one is really kind of foreign, a little bit of
Okay.
intrigue.
Yes.
Because this started out as a breadboard from Turkey. And that's why
country.
it has the country turkey,
Okay.
not the bird.
I was wondering, I didn't know.
And that's why it has legs, because the people that would roll the dough would sit with it in the street with their
Do people really need to know the breadboard and jar holder cost? Are people going out and doing this? Were people going out and doing this? I know my mum would have watched this and been like, reupholstering cushions every day. Imported breadboard and jar holder from Turkey? End table? I'm not quite so sure.
in the street with their legs crossed, and they would push and push the dough. And it's sitting on a base that held an olive oil jar.
Yes.
So these two things became number 2 end table.
And you're thinking, when you look at a turkey board,
End
table.
And this one is just an old book table. I mean, it's so worn and so tattered. I mean,
So it's a
no one
table
would actually pay
already?
money for it, but I love that look.
you know, the price tag's still on it. It says you paid $35.
I didn't. I paid 25.
Amazing. This
Yeah.
is great.
This is bargaining power, and it was in a wonderful.
She saw you coming if you paid $25 in 1997 for this. Could have bought a house for that.
And you can put books and magazines,
She
or
loves an antique
if you were using it
store.
in a different part of the house, you could hold wood, kindling, that type of thing. So it's great.
You could also put it in
And that
the
wasn't
bin.
the only thing Nancy got
Okay.
creative with. Take a look at this lamp. This lamp base is a 1940s enamel coffee pot. Cost $15.
Okay.
And the $10 shade? Nancy appliqued gift wrap cutouts.
An applique! This is the first time I've heard the word applique used in a correct sentence in any of these shows, because usually it's me just screaming an applique.
Yes, turn your favorite gift wrap into a lampshade.
And also
And
a
look at the
fire
shape of the
hazard.
shade. It's called a racetrack oval. A shade with this shape gives the impression of being larger without crowding the space.
Okay.
Another surprise? This cookie jar is a wonderful floral vase, and even the mullions were decorated. Silk
mullions?
ivy garland truly brought the outdoors in.
Oh my god, Lawrence Llewellyn Bowen found crying and shaking, bringing the outdoors in. Also known as wearing flip-flops made of astroturf.
And now for the pièce de résistance. This
Stop it. Stop, 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 stop. Because what is this?
is a cool deal.
The
I love
window,
this.
it's great.
Yeah.
I needed something out here that was going to look like you put a painting over a sofa, but you can't have a painting in a screened-in porch because
point.
it would be ruined.
Yeah.
So a window was the logical choice, and I found this in an architectural effects place, and I
She
paid 20
needs
bucks.
help?
$20.
Yeah.
It is so cute.
I haven't dusted it yet.
But the shelf was here,
The
and
shelf was here, the sill was on here, and I had a scrap left over from one of the tablecloths.
I thought I recognized it.
Just sewed it up and put a little piece of wire in here and gathered it on the wire, and you've got a still life.
Okay, I'm sorry. This lady has had the divine inspiration of interior elegance to curate a single piece of a window in front of a window. And she hasn't even dusted it yet. And you did it at my birthday. Do you know, at this time in history, I think I'm just stress watching these things because, right, if I was the owner of a, what do you call it, an outdoor wooden lodge, and a lady has, you know, $500 interior design lady. She's made a window in front of the window of another window. Windowception. Windows.
Go f
Almost.
It looks great.
Yeah,
oh, there's
isn't it
more.
great?
I
There's
know,
more.
There's more.
Great has
We've got
lost
some-
meaning, hasn't it? There's more.
Faux apples.
They
You
are
could
the-
say fake, but
yeah,
I'm going to say faux
They
apples
are the
as a designer.
best
Aren't they wonderful?
faux apples I've
Yeah,
ever
they
seen.
are.
Where do you get those?
I bought these at a floral supply, but I would think any craft store would have something like this. And if you didn't want red, you could use pears or bananas, or whatever you want to stick on here. Flowers would be fine, but
looks
flowers was routine, and I wanted something a little different.
Yeah, you are not
A
routine.
little different is correct.
And amazingly,
Why have you done this to us? A beautiful window with artificial apples in front of your real window with no apples.
We have a commoner garden tea towel. That there is a beautiful design. And let's go for a slightly bohemian look. Can you see that there's a Dutch influence there?
The 90s.
And amazingly, you came in under budget. You came in at
Amazingly.
$491.
Right.
Shows me $9.
Jesus. $491. She's pocketed the money. She's gone, do you know what? I'll have a breakdown and pocket the money. Money laundering. That's the only explanation. Money laundering. Grand Theft Auto.
Congratulations.
Thanks,
this was
Joan.
fun.
Congratulations. Right. Da, da, da. Oh, it's like Rosemary's Baby. Oh, do you know, that side of the room isn't hateful. I do hate this green floor, actually. Like, now looking at it, I am just like, you've made the whole place darker somehow, but in a way that's not fun. Not like luxuriant, expensive, excitement. Just green paint on the floor. Da da ba ba da da ba da boo. The 90s could never paint the glass. Erotic guitar music. Soft panning around the... Oh, that pissing window. What was she doing? Why does it look like... This is like your bedroom in like a dream that you're having, like a fever dream. Like your bed is in the fields. And you're also Rosemary's Baby.
I got my lemonade. Stay with us. When we come back, it's trash to...
I don't think I will.
Tuberculosis. Now it's
Right,
time
here
to
we
turn
are.
your flea market or garage sale finds.
Go to your flea
somebody
market, find your local homosexual antique dealers that also like to do a bit of upcycling in their spare time. And you can make your own indoor fire hazard.
Trash into your treasure
Trash
using just
to
a little
treasure.
imagination, not a lot of money. And these are the guys to do it.
Hello.
We have Jim Hansen and Steve Douthat. They own an antiques and accessories store.
How is
in
everyone
Minneapolis,
wearing so
Minnesota
much
called
denim?
American Island.
Right.
Great store if you're in town.
Thanks.
We have a problem here. This is not a particular...
Me introducing Biscuit.
The government!
This is not a particularly attractive thing right now. What do we have and what are we going to turn it into?
Well, I would
Me
say
10
this
years
is
ago.
Definitely somebody else's trash.
Yes.
This is just a wooden frame screen. It's got a cardboard insert, and these are a dime a dozen. These are really easy to find.
They are. If they're easy to find, they must be...
Cheap, $5, $10.
Okay, so just made up numbers.
Now this one, of course, as it is just awful.
Yeah, it's
but
not
what
that
I
bad.
did
It's
was
just all
painted the
terrible.
frame,
Oh!
and then using wallpaper paste, applied fabric and some trim around the edges just to finish it off.
Do you know, this might be the
you could also
nice...
use-
My goodness me, I'm having quite the roller coaster of emotions today because this, although it is that like sickly green, sort of like seafoam green vomit colour, this is the nicest upcycle piece we've seen. Like, yes, one might have a room divider with flowers on. One would probably not have a doll's house fashioned into a table.
This you could also use wallpaper with, but I use fabric on this. But it changes the screen completely. Just a nice little piece to stick in a corner somewhere.
Nice little accent.
Yeah.
Okay.
Now I'll have you
one
put this away. And I have got another one.
Oh, right, here we go. What's this? Travel.
This is
What
the
are they
same
used
type
for?
of screen.
I've had screens in my life, like these folding screens, but I've used them as backdrops for like videos mostly. What do you, I get, unless you've got massive rooms that need dividing. I mean, it was the 90s. Everyone did have a massive room. What else do you use them for? I mean, I like kind of see the vibe. Kind of cute idea for maybe like travel photos, Polaroids. Oh, am I going to be in the next season of Decorating Sense in 1998?
Old maiden.
I would have been 9.
Again, painted the frame. This time I painted some faux paneling at the bottom.
Oh.
Okay, just a couple of different colors to give it a
probably
little
wouldn't
depth
have
down
Right,
there.
and it's just more
Antique
brushwork than
dealers.
anything, just for some detail.
Okay.
Painted the background yellow, and using a spray adhesive, I used postcards from all the places I've ever been. Okay,
Now-
all the places my grandparents have ever been.
And the spray adhesive, that's something that it has enough strength. It's not going to be a problem.
Right, and that's available in any
You
hardware
could also
store.
use like,
Great.
you could make it into a
Thanks,
cork
Steve.
board, couldn't you?
Okay, Jim.
Oh,
we're gonna
look,
come in
another
from the
window.
Stock window into this great display cabinet.
A
Yeah,
stock
this is just
window.
a stock window that we picked up at a lumber store, and it's just single pane glass, and you can use them for cabinet doors.
About how much would I pay for something like this?
This window in particular was about $16.
Okay, that's not
Right,
bad.
okay.
And then by
So you can
making
make
the
your own
cabinet to
windowed
fit the
cupboard?
dimensions of the window,
And show off your Bible collection and urine jugs. I've got a bucket of piss, sweetie.
But I am not much of a carpenter. I don't think I have those skills. I think I'd have to hire somebody to do something like that.
It would still be a great look, and by using the economical
He's
windows,
like,
it would turn
don't
out
talk
great.
to me about this.
Good idea.
How
Thanks
dare
very
you
much.
derail my piece?
Now it's time for Steve and the Amazing Chair Makeover. You came here with two, well, they were identical chairs. You found
Right.
them at an estate sale, right?
Right.
This is the before chair, and it is not looking too good, but you made it into something really special.
Right, and let me tell you, these are $65 for the pair, so this is a really affordable chair.
Oh, yeah.
Now, obviously, with this chair, you've got a bad finish, a bad seat cover, just overall not a good situation, but easily remedied. And what I
Much
did here
better.
was
Look,
use,
you can see the
technique.
distress. You've painted it
Just simply
on.
paint the whole chair with latex paint, rough it up down to the wood, wherever there would normally be wear.
Right down here.
Right, exactly. And then use wood stain on the whole thing, let it sit for a minute and wipe it off. It just brings it down a notch and gives it the illusion of age.
Looks great. But you know what? When you described that chair, I don't know, what did you see in it? Because you saw all
What
the
did you
flaws,
see?
but there must
What's
have been
wrong
something
with
that drew
you?
you to it.
I follow my instincts with these things, and if something reaches out and grabs me, I'll pick it up. I've passed
Snatched.
on things too many
Snatched
times,
by
so I've learned my
inspiration.
lesson. And the thing with these chairs is that they have good lines, good, honest, lines to them, and I'm partial to cane in a chair, so I knew I could do something with the cane.
I love everything that you've shown me today. I'm going to take some of these ideas
Doesn't she
home.
always
Thank you
love
very much for
everything
letting
though?
us-
Hasn't she? She hasn't had a point. She hasn't had a moment where she's gone, no, don't know about that one. She's like, window in front of a window, love it. Stained glass, love it. Paint your ceiling neon yellow, please.
You're welcome, thank you.
You're welcome. Oh no, well that was a quick one, wasn't it? She was like, do you know what? No.
Tuberculosis.
Right, we're now moving on to the part of the show where the International Federation of Oopsie Daisy comes in and tells you that your house styling is incorrect.
Haven't you always dreamed of a brand new look for your home without spending a lot of money?
Yes.
Well, now you can. Designers from coast to coast have come together to form the Interior Arrangement and Design Association. And for about
The International Federation of Oopsie Daisy.
your home and transform it in one day. They rearrange your room using your existing furnishings and accessories. In the process, homeowners are finding themselves falling in love with their furnishing choices all over again.
As far as I know, this is just people coming into your house and moving your sofa around, right? And maybe your table, etc. Putting in a new mirror and saying, my goodness, look at the light that it's brought in, and then instantly covering it up. I mean, I myself brought in the International Federation of Oopsie Daisy to put this chest of drawers to here from over there.
Hello, this is Jessica Fletcher.
Oh, she's a spicy woman. Oh, my breast.
Pat
Ooh,
Drew
very
and her husband
cottage.
moved into this brick colonial home 15 years ago after years of living overseas. Pat talked with designer
Dirty.
Lucinda Lewis from the Interior Arrangement and
goodness,
Design
the size
Association
of that room.
in order to turn her predictable living room
All be
into a
studio
work of art.
apartments now.
Pat, this is a fabulous room. I love it. The architectural detailing is phenomenal. What is it about this room that you don't like?
Well,
It's
I like
yellow.
the furniture that is in this room, and I like a lot of the artwork, but I'm not very happy with the placement that I have made of the various pieces, and I think I need a change, and I'd like to be surprised with a new way of figuring it out.
Could you not do that yourself?
Oh,
God,
Pat.
they used to have jobs for
Bye-bye.
everything, didn't
Have
they?
fun on your shopping trip.
Pat is asked to leave for the day, so the redesigned team
Just
can
leave
begin
without a
scouring
bag
the
or
home
shoes.
for the perfect
Get
pieces.
out, go roam free
Before
in
the
the garden for a
transformation
while.
begins, let's take a good look at the living room we are about to redesign.
Okay, right, let's see.
Starting at
We've
around
got crystal applique, a large mirror across the mantelpiage. We have a colonial Victorian brick fireplace. And a distended end table Dutch influence feng shui.
$250. The price of a redesign depends on the size of the room.
Jesus,
and the amount of
$250 to come in and say, put that over there.
The entire room will be emptied in order for the designers to reset the furniture and choose which accessories from the house to add.
$250
Lucinda
to throw
joins the
away.
rest of today's redesign team to begin the transformation.
Oh, it's like the Golden Girl.
First things to go are accessories.
Nanny's urn.
have nothing in common, and these pieces are far too small for the large scale of the fireplace.
Oh, so put them in
Even
the bin.
art is taken from the walls. The designers want to start all over again
She's
with
stealing
a
that.
blank
She's like,
canvas.
this is mine.
Next items to be removed are the
like
tables
the bling
and
ring.
chairs. These will also be taken to a staging area for possible use later on. Using the diagonal lines of the brickwork in the fireplace, the designers try a new position for couches Pat brought over from Brussels.
First.
By adjusting the angle, they shorten the length of the room and create a cozy seating area. A real find was this book.
Imagine that your rooms are so big that you're like, do you know what? If we put things on an angle, it'll make everything smaller and more cozy. Imagine paying $250 for this service for the International Federation of Oopsie Daisy to come in and arrange everything, and then you're like, I hate this, it's going back. And they're like, please, my money, thank you. I've also taken this lamp.
Find was this bookcase that had been hidden away behind a door in the entryway.
Right.
Take a look at this beautiful rug that was entirely too large for their dining room.
Price of that?
I've been chomping at the bit to do this.
$4,000. Oh, look, cover up the mirror. No light.
And we're going to layer this room. A lot of people think layering is just this way, but this is going to bring the room out.
The homeowner's art pieces are collected from all over the house, and select pieces are tested to see if they fit the arrangement created at the bay window. And this arrangement makes good use of the extra books found throughout the home. A quick tip?
Sorry, a raw plant pot on a bunch of books? Expensive books? When you water this, just mold.
Guys, it's official! I have a yeast infection.
Stack the books straight, then twist the top 3 to create a casual look. Larger, more colorful accessories are placed on the mantel to
There's
coordinate.
nothing worse than a professional book look. It needs to be far more casual. Also, a house fire. Candles close to the ceiling? Your fave could never.
To coordinate with the artwork on the mirror.
This was just a beautiful collection of crystal decanters that we brought in. The light shining through the window is really going to make it sparkle, and it brings sparkle to the room.
The final touches are scrutinized carefully by each designer. Every corner, wall, and tabletop has been carefully detailed to pull in
No room on the table for anything. Every table covered.
Before Pat arrives home to see her new living room, let's take a look at what the room used to look like.
Right, okay, shall we? She's gonna die. She hates the yellow ochre. Right. Oh, right, okay. Oh, God, it's so busy and messy. You can't take 3 steps without bumping into something. Oh, I hate it. Tiny. Awful.
Well, I think we finished. It looks great. We have addressed the focal point. We have made it so dramatic using all of her beautiful glass candlesticks and
what happened to the other pieces of glass?
We
Did
came
they just
in
get to
and
steal
we
it?
have emphasized the height on the cocktail table and taking up the space in the center of the room, which is generally lost. And I think we've created the balance that we needed so desperately in this room. We needed to offset the weight from that side of the room to this. And then we brought in her beautiful collection of canisters, and we have created another beautiful seating area using her favorite French chairs.
Just 6 hours after being shuffled out the door, our homeowner returns to see what could have possibly changed without having to spend 1 penny on new furniture or accessories.
I live here. Hello.
Right. She's home.
What have you done to it?
Come on in.
Oh, I can't believe it. Oh, it's unbelievable. I would never have thought of any of this.
Proof positive that decorating your home doesn't have to involve shopping for
that wasn't
furniture,
exactly a
lugging
glowing
around carpet
review.
samples, or even buying an accessory or 2.
Unbelievable.
Sometimes
I'd never thought
all
of
it
this.
takes is using what you love, what you already own,
and set fire to it.
And seeing it in a new light.
Lots of
Oh, it's
fire in
beautiful.
this room.
I love it.
A fireplace
This is
and
wonderful.
candles. Da 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 da.
Tuberculosis.
Right, we're on the home stretch now, girlies. Don't get tuberculosis just yet.
And we're back in our fabulous 3-season porch makeover with
Back
Nancy
in
Gold, and
Rosemary's
she's going to share
Baby.
some of her design secrets with us.
Okay.
We got a few pictures of things that you've done in the past. They look great.
This is another 3-season porch. I think I'm stuck in a rut.
No, that's okay.
What I did out
3-season
here was I
porch.
took an outdoor swing and I stuck it in an indoor porch.
I like that.
And it really is everyone's favorite seating. And then I found an antique country quilt that was so wonderful with the names of the people that had done it, and threw that on the table instead of a normal tablecloth.
So you've ruined an antique. Lovely. Very good.
This was well, it's actually a kitchenette. And so in here, the fixture is more or less a center point. This was a raw wood fixture, and I bought some little jars of paint and had this all done with different colors and gold leaf, and then bought little shades for the top and made it into a country French fixture.
Very special.
I'm sorry, country French? Where's the French?
Did a baker's rack to display ceramic pieces, and then a vintage tablecloth just makes it real intimate.
It's just so busy. Intimate. We're inside each other, it's so small.
Very cute.
And then this master bath was nice. Instead of a normal light master bath, I used a black floral paper. Again, the ivy, I'd like that ivy with a French lace curtain.
Wallpaper in the bathroom?
Some topiaries that were not expensive, real ivy topiaries, and a flea market find corner shelf unit to display family pictures.
I like that. It's very elegant.
Because that's what you want to have happen, don't you? You want to stare at your family whilst you're in the bath. That's not creepy at all.
I like looking at everybody.
It looks great. Great idea.
Thanks, Joan.
Thank you.
Welcome.
Oh, Nancy.
And remember, with just a little imagination, you can make your decorating dreams
With a
come
little
true.
imagination, you can also go
don't
into the
care.
mental
Thanks for
hospital.
watching.
Thank you. Oh, Dee Barnum, it's all your fault. Well, my lovelies, I think I've said all I can say about this. So if you have a 3 Seasons porch at home, I will perhaps exercise caution in suggesting to you that you should, in fact, make a window for your window. Remember, if a room is empty, fill it with everything you own. Well, my loves, let me know what you think about what we've seen in today's episode of Decorating Sense. I'm thoroughly enjoying doing this because it is like a fever dream. I know we all had to start somewhere, but the fact that this was televised and people were making full-on livings and incomes just coming into your house and going, oh, it's all wrong, I'll be having that. Absolutely bonkers. The International Federation of Oopsie Daisy. No words. And with that, my lovelies, it's time for the Patreons. You can see yourself scrolling past on the screen. Over on the Patreon, we have The Traitors UK up to episode 5. I'm currently doing a rerun of There's Something About Miriam. Got a lost episode of Botched over there, and I'm also just about to finish off Project Runway Season 2. And then we shall vote on what we should do next. The next thing, perhaps the latest season of Project Runway. You never know. Sound off in the comments below. And as always, I want to say a massive thank you to my top tier Patreons. Wow, okay, here we go. Orcos Emoji, Jojo, Carol Sturm, A Literal Pipefish, AJ Padilla, Anthony Michael Hernandez, Ashley Lisa, Auntie Sasha Hazelwood, Barry Chapman, Becky Johnson, Bishop Bubs Quartz, Breakaway 87, Caffeinated Raptor, Callie Rose, Cammy Bryan, Cancerfish 66, Catalina Kaz, Seraph, Shell Herman, ContraPoints Danny, Dr. Lula, EBBB, Eli Sowers, Goth Hoblin, James A. Zengirl, Jennifer Herman, Jenny Talia, Lauren Kylie, Leanne Jones, Lenore, Les Banana, Little Caesuriers, Love Potion, Malfunctioning NPC, Mandy, Martin Rule, Marzipan, Minimoto, Miranda Bryant, Mo Sherman, Morgan Lavale, Miss Kiss, Okayas Kyle, Radhika Madala, Rainy Raylin, Rupreet, Sarah Maria Samael, Sarah Hook, Shanro, Sean Pelkey, Skydorim, Slayers, Steffutech, TNS Mum, Taylor Roney, The Jessica Hightower, Todd Bowley, Tony Mackers, Windy Potato, and Whizgdunks. And you know what, my loves? I think I'm going to leave it on the note of, if you're planning on doing any upcycling in your home, make sure you put on 2 denim jackets. Beep, beep, say, beep, say, babe.